I've been putting off a project for way too long, so we're just going to get into it. And the biggest reason I put it off is because I hate editing, so expect a lot of jump cuts, I guess. I don't know. Probably one of the longest running hobbies of my life is crochet, and then a little bit after knitting, and then video games. Maybe even before all of that reading, but that's not the point. I do a lot of stuff with yarn because I have fun doing it, and it's just a really good like fidget activity, to feed the ADHD. Um, Small problem though. The amount of time and effort it takes to make these adorable and sometimes experimental projects is just too damn high. That was actually just a fraction of this pile that is usually stored away in bins. But generally, the idea for most of these is the same. They are wearable scarves, pocket scarves, and poncho inspired pieces that I do. This one's a little bit different. This one's like the little ponchos, but it has a hood. I just have fun doing them. It takes so long to do some of these though that it would cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars to sell them at a value that they are actually worth for the time and effort that goes into them. This one's watermelon inspired. I got the colors a little bit backwards, but that's okay. This probably should have been the pink and this should have been the green, but we're not going to talk about it. So inevitably, I end up holding on to all of these things because I enjoy making them, and I don't feel confident that I will ever sell them at a price that they're actually worth to justify the sale, in my opinion. Could I sell this for $5? Absolutely. But when it takes me hours to make them, giving it away as a gift feels better, right? I don't feel cheated if I give it away or I trade it. But selling it for $5 just feels some sort of way, knowing that they should cost $50, $100, $500, depending on whatever the project is, right? I still have more, by the way. This is just a small collection of the things that I have crafted over time. But this is where I get hopeful for this new LARP community that I find myself involved in. This is one of my favorites because it's just a little bit softer than the other ones, and I enjoy touching it. I've been procrastinating taking photos of these to post in a like buy, sell, trade, whatever you want to call it, group for a LARP. And so doing this video is just something fun to put on the channel and to showcase some of the things I've made, but also to start putting stuff out there so that I can maybe trade with other people in this LARP community. However, I am debating making some of these items gifts that people can, I don't want to say earn and I don't want to say win. I haven't figured out the mechanics yet, but I have things that I want to do when I go to DrachenFest this year where you can potentially acquire these for funsies for free at the event. I have some interpersonal mechanics where you might end up with a curse or you might end up with a free gift or other items that I'm going to be making over the next couple of months. And I'm going to put all of that stuff there. I'm going to put all of that stuff here on my YouTube channel, so when I advertise it to other people to LARP, they can kind of go through it almost like a catalog. And that's it. That's the whole point of this video. I don't want to make it more complicated yet because I hate editing videos, and I'm going to do this as simply as I can. Wish me luck. Would you believe me if I said this was the least messy side of my room? I don't ever make my bed, so this is as good as it'll ever get for you. I also can't remember where I put my little... Not that the quality is that much better, but at least it would have been consistent. But I keep putting it places that I think I'll remember it's in, and then I don't remember. It was bothering me too much, so I went and found it just for you. I'm really bad at figuring out where to put it though, so